Good evening and morning to you. Mic check, mic check. Throw some mics in the chat. Let me know if I'm coming through. Let your boy know if he coming through. Holla at your boy. Holla, holla, and welcome, welcome. And say hello. Walking in the house, not wiping your feet, not saying hello. Say what's up. Say what's up, everybody. What's good with you? Dig that, dig that. Dig that in the building. Ready to watch. Oh, steam. Steam. We don't want no steam around these parts. Ready to get down on this ISC. As you know, if you've been here before, I have not watched it yet, so I want to get a fresh take on this, and let's chop it up about it. We're gonna watch it first, and then talk about it. I know the whole is gonna be on there. And I know they said locations. Other than that, I have no idea. Don't know what to expect. This is all fresh. She's fresh, fresh. SFC Demon, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Arcturian, thank you. Thank you. Avis Bavary. Yo, what it do? The big mahalo. What's happening, Mahalo? Sean Galloway, what up, Dick? What's happening, man? What's happening, Sean? So let's go ahead and get this party on the road. I'm really anxious to see this. Anxious to see. Let's get it cracking.
With the game as it is right now, loading cargo is a very simplistic mechanic. You go to a terminal, you click buy, bam, it pops up on your ship. But that is changing in the near future, where it is going to become an actual physical loading process. So having externally mounted cargo with the whole series will be a big benefit for players. The MISC hull series is a lineup of ships purely designed to carry cargo from point A to B. And the lineup consists of 5 ships, the Hull A being the smallest and the Hull E being the largest. As you progress up the sizes, you move into larger quantities, going longer distances. And then you use the smaller ships in the series to do the short range of long distance cargo hauling. The Hull A is the entry into both the Hull series and the sort of dedicated cargo hauling profession. It is designed for getting cargo on and off the ship as quick as possible. So all the cargo is external. It is the best size to amount of cargo ship in the game for new players wanting to get into it. And it is really a one-person, you and your cargo ship.
Looks cleaner. I like it.
It has flexibility that some of the larger Hull series ships don't have, such as the fact it can be fully loaded and land planet side or in hangars or in pads with all that cargo. You've got everything on board for you to live out in the verse and deliver your cargo. You have a very traditional MISC cockpit layout. You have a big dashboard surrounding you with all your buttons, switches and controls.
Another binding.
Not quite as restrictive view as the Freelancer, but it is very much styled in the same influence as a lot of the MISC ships. Moving back, you then have the hybrid component airlock room, where the bulk of the components are, as well as the entry into the ship, which is a side ladder. When that door opens for access from the ground in both EVA, that room is sealed so it doesn't vent to anyone in the bridge or anyone in the living quarters, which is the room immediately behind that. There you have your bed, you have your basic food making facilities, and then at the very rear of the ship you have a small bathroom area which has the classic toilet shower combo and sink. The Hull A is releasing before the cargo refractor comes out, so it's still going to function as a cargo ship, but a lot of its benefits will be unlocked over time as the cargo refractor comes in and is iterated upon, and it will just get a much stronger and stronger choice of cargo ship. People have been wanting the whole series in-game for a long time, and with the release of the A, that's a reality now. It's been great to get this out there, and it's helped us prove out some of the issues that have prevented the Hull C from coming out. Looking forward to seeing everyone playing with the Hull A and getting ready for the Hull C.
The Hull A is making its small but impactful debut in the upcoming Alpha 3.17, and will continue to grow into its intended role in the persisting universe as the cargo refactor comes online and continues to iterate in subsequent patches. And up next, it's time for a special locations-based sprint report, so let's get to it. Let's start things off this week with a look at current progress on cloudscaping for planet Hurston. What you're seeing here are the results of recent explorations in taking the pipeline you've seen demonstrated before completely out of Substance Designer and into Houdini entirely, potentially allowing for an increase in simulation data and better shaping than we had previously. Now at this point, it's still too early to say if these will make it into Alpha 3.17 or require another quarter to bake, as it were, but as with all things Star Citizen, this refinement of existing process will yield better and faster results once it's all properly dialed in and approved. And while we're on Hurston, let's take a quick look around Maria Pure of Heart, the hospital coming to Lorville in the upcoming Alpha 3.17.
Like the uniforms.
Of all the hospitals we've seen so far, this one may be my favorite, combining the severe architecture and attitudes of Hurston with the benevolent purpose and ideology of a hospital is yielding a truly unique visual experience, and I'm here for it. Moving higher up and much farther out, let's check in with some Pyro system, let's call it Spacebox for lack of a better term, development. Now this potential background for all adventures in Pyro is coming along nicely, with pipeline improvements yielding stars in subtly different shapes and hues, and cloud formations designed to hook in and support those you'll actually be flying through. And it all makes for a nice contrast with this planet and its blue atmosphere you can see here.
That's dope.
And then down on the planets, when the exposure changes at night or at sunset or whatnot, you can see the hues and forms change appropriately, which is super cool. Beyond that, the team is also creating some large-scale space points of interest in the Pyro system. Things that can act like checkpoints, as it were, before you enter certain gas pockets approaching outlaw stations. Now, like White Box Phase, this is early days, just blocking out shapes. And before anybody freaks out, the Bengal you see here is just to show the proper scale read. As these continue to develop, they'll get things like final geometry and lights to flesh out the experience further, but it's already shaping up to be a dramatically different experience than traveling through the Stanton system. And while we're in Pyro, let's take a look at the Yucca brevifolia, our outer space version of the Joshua tree.
It's very.
Now you might be saying to yourself, it's just a tree. Well, yeah, but I thought it looked really cool, so you have to look at it for a bit.
It's
my
cool,
show.
Lando.
And I really like the dry bark on the trunk there. And back up in space, the props team is continuing their work building a whole new array of run-down, beat-up, customized and unique items for the Pyro system to help sell a very different experience for life in outlaw space.
Like
Just
Grimhead
really
shop.
cool stuff. And I want to shout out Joseph, Lewis, Thomas, Dan, Stefane, Sophie, and the rest of the team for some exceptional work making things not look good? That doesn't sound right, but you know what I mean. And look at these trash piles. Disgusting. And awesome. And disgusting. Of course, some of these outlaw stations will have run-down space clinics aboard, so the team at Montreal have been beating those up a bit.
That's the clinic.
And I'm going to take this opportunity to remind some folks that not all outlaws are filthy, disgusting slobs. Just the ones that hang around in Pyro. You fancy outlaws out there with your pinkies out while drinking Radagast from a teacup may want to make your homes in another system. Finally, let's take another look at the continuing development of colonialism outposts, including these new liquid storage tanks, some new light fixtures,
I like those.
wells, and new garden modules. You know it's the future because of hexagons. Then, from one outpost type to another look at white box explorations of derelict outposts. Now, like all white box phases, it's an important step in identifying which areas are likely to become traversal nightmares and may want to be adjusted for gameplay reasons before we move on to final art. But overall, these derelict outposts are another opportunity for stories and missions to be told across Pyro's planets and moons. So what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that the Hull A is ready to make its mark on the persistent universe, that the cloud tech pipeline continues to be refined and updated as we saw in Hurston, and that Pyro continues to shape up to be an experience unlike any currently available in the Stanton system. Now don't forget that Stella Fortuna is just around the corner. Keep an eye out on the RobertSpaceIndustries.com website for details. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. We'll see you all next week.
Stella Fortuna, I cannot remember what that is. And you guys remember what Stella Fortuna is? It sounds familiar. I feel like it might be another thing like, well, you know, a holiday. Oh, wait. Is that the Star Citizen analog to St. Patty's Day? Is that what that is? You know what? I forgot I already got what is this? Oh, that's Inception. Let's go ahead and mute this and go back through this. What'd y'all think of that? That was there was more stuff. I thought it was gonna be like super empty as far as this episode, but it wasn't. It was actually pretty cool. And let's crank this back up. What y'all think? I love that. I don't know what I'm really not a Misk fan. Misk always looks kind of janky and old school. I ain't gonna say janky, but it looks really worn out. This looks crisp. I like it. And I hope it maintains that crispness. I hope they don't try to age it up, make it look a little worn out. Let me get in this chat here. Sirocco Vulcan, what's cracking, man? What it do? What's up, Rage? What's happening, man? JS, that's your first time watching too? Cool. We got to watch it for the first time together. Is it worth melting your cat, though? Well, not the whole A, definitely not. That's a lot less cargo. That's not going to get you where you're trying to go. You don't melt the cat for the whole A. I think you need to at least go for the whole C, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't even think the whole B matches up with the caterpillar. Let's see. Thanks for posting your Reddit thing in your community. Oh, was that yours? Okay. Yeah, that was crazy, right, man? If y'all ain't seen it, check out my community tab on the YouTube page. I guess my man Just Build and Play made this collage of different thumbnails where people were trying to make stories like Elon Musk is going to the moon or going to Mars and this, or this is like a military ship. And it was all Star Citizen ships. It looked good, man. It looked good. And I'm glad you put that together. That was crazy, man. I've seen stuff like that before, but not like as many. I didn't know that they were going hand with it like that. Let's see. The whole series is going to be so good when the cargo refactor comes in. Same for the raft. Yeah. I just can't wait to play with the raft, with the cargo refactor. I just want to see how it's going to work with those big Connex boxes on the back, how we're going to move them. And it's so many moving pieces that I just can't wait to see it all come together. Man, I don't know why. I really like this. This reminds me of this Elite Dangerous ship's cockpit. I can't remember the name of it. It's been so long. like the rest of the interior just really reminds me of a prospector, man. It's like a cargo specter. Pretty dope, man. Seeing the Hurston Hospital looks great. It looks, man, that place is creepy to me, man, because it looks like the Church of Hurston, like they want you to worship the Hurston family in there or something, man. That place is creepy to me. Let's see, especially hunting them down. Was this thing going to PU? Any idea? I think they're might just be getting into Evocati. So, I mean, you know, the deal is typically the end of the month. So look for that. Hopefully the last week of the month. It can also go over to the first week of the next month. Sometimes it can go a little longer than that. Sometimes it just depends on how it's going. I don't think there's a ton of things in here that's going to block a successful launch before the month ends. So we should be go mob. What's cracking, baby? Let's see. Somebody's got to be really silly if they carry something valuable without an escort in the whole ship. Yeah, man, that's going to be the thing, man. The whole series is, and not just the whole series, the Starfarers, you're going to need an escort because those things ain't going to be able to hold their own in a pirate fight, man. So yeah, the escorts are going to become more and more valuable. I want to make sure that my squad's up to snuff when we get those things in game so that we ready to make them monies. That Credicini Alfredo. Let's see. I would between this come sitcon. I would what between this come sitcon the next one. The whole day in those checkpoints. I'm new to SC and I'm excited for a wipe or big update. Man, I don't think anybody's new said they're excited for a wipe. I was excited for the big wipe because it was 18 months and I had too much money to spend. But that's cool, man. My man Davis excited for a wipe. But yeah, I'm excited for the update too, especially for the selling stuff. So, you know, go out there and loot some things so that you got some stuff to sell right off the bat once the patch drops. Let's see. But yeah, those checkpoints, that was an interesting thing too. I really want to run that back just to see what he says about that again. Why do we need checkpoints? Super big, obviously, because the Bengal was running through it with a lot of room to spare. But somebody's definitely going to slap that ring trying to go in there too fast. I know it's going to happen. Might even be me. Let's see. The whole A is this patch. So probably within a month from now. The checkpoints to Pyro, you can wait a year or more for that. Green paint. St. Patty's Day. Yeah, that's right. Endless Mike. St. Patrick's Day. I forgot. I can't even remember what they typically do for Stella Fortuna. What do they do for that? I don't remember. Why does every location have to be super dirty, grungy, or fluttered with leaves? One would think the future would be a slight bit cleaner. Not in Pyro. Pyro's a grimy place. And it looks like it. I mean, I kind of get what you're saying. Because, yeah, it looked a lot like Grim Hex, especially the clinics. The clinics look, I mean, Grim Hex looked good compared to the clinics that they showed in this. That was crazy, man. Looked like it was barely functioning. Let's see. St. Patty's. I'm all for the new improved mist look. Yeah, it looks cleaner. I like it. I hope they don't dirty it up, man. I hope that's pretty much the final look of that. You're surprised how much I like the whole. Yeah, it's crazy, right? The whole B has like 384 SCU, if you recall. Okay. And what is the Caterpillar? Is that like in the 400-ish range? I think that's right. I forget, but I think it's somewhere around there. Let's see, it took me way too long to make that compilation. Did it really? How did you find all that stuff? Like, you just looked up every single space and military vehicle news and just picked those up? That's crazy. The Adder. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that you called it. It does look like the Adder cockpit. That's crazy, man. That's bananas. What's happening, Gold Mob? ATL, baby. I know y'all warm out there. Let's see, I think you talked about the Elite Dangerous Adder. Yeah. I can't believe you called it, man. He was spot on with that one, man. Let's see. Yeah, it fits Hurston vibe. It does. It does. God's capitalism. Oligarch, man. Oligarch Central. Stay on your toes and be ready to jump at moment's notice. Absolutely. Are they wiping money for 317? They haven't said anything about a wipe. I can't imagine so, especially because they're going to want people who have the money to be able to buy some of those Starfarers to get some more testing, get as much testing as they can. So I don't see a wipe coming, but you never know. Never say never, right? Let's see. Hope not. Then they have a green Phoenix. Oh man, I forgot about that emerald green Phoenix. I've never seen one in game. I remember seeing pictures of it. That's about the best I could tell you for that. They exist. Oh, you know what? They had them one time available when they had the when all the PTUs gave you every single ship. I remember I got in the emerald Connie Phoenix that one time and one time only. What's up, Monte Cristo? Oh man, now you're making me hungry. I would love a Monte Cristo sandwich. Sounds so good. I love these lights. I can't remember the design style, the name of that design style, but it looks dope. It looks really good on here because it's like incongruent with the typical sci-fi stuff. I love it, and I even love the color temperature of it, man. We don't get too many lights like that sodium vapor look. Let's see. I must not have logged on during any of the past Stellar Fortuna events because I don't remember them at all. Yeah, me neither. I know I've logged in. I just cannot recall what they do, what goes on. I don't know. I guess we'll see pretty soon, huh? Let's see. MSR Fortuna was green paint with the Cyclone MT. Oh, okay. Okay. They had a green MSR Fortuna? That's cool. Go mod 500 plus on the Caterpillar. Okay. So wait, what is the Carrick then? Because see, I need to just have charts all around me so I could just look at this stuff. Because now I'm wondering what the Carrick is. Because does the Carrick, I know the Carrick carries more than. No, it don't. It carries less than the Caterpillar, right? Fact check me on that. Caterpillar 576 SCU. Okay, right on. Good looking out, Go Mob and Gentle. General Rufus McGoofus. Rufus McGoofus. That's a heck of a name, man. Nice webcam. Active see the real person. Let's see. Orison and New Babbage are clean. Yeah, they are. I mean, those are the type of areas that it would be weird if they were dirty. Which they kind of are because everybody likes to shed all their hospital gowns and bullet magazine, empty magazines all around the place. So no place is really super clean. Lights look like BioShock. They do look like that. Maybe join my commercially sized tours C and travel with an Emerald Phoenix. There you go. Get your entrepreneur on. I'd be so pissed if they wiped all the money I just made in JT. Yeah, that'd be horrible. You can't have those events and then wipe it. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think that's even a concern. Boy, that canopy is crazy. That canopy is weird. Now I need to look inside that thing. Oh, that's just the old design on this. Okay. I like the one they just showed because the front of it looked kind of like brushed steel. It was a cool look to it. And it looked different, threw me off a little bit when they showed the actual model. Let's see. Lights look like BioShock. Okay, Art Deco. Man, everybody is tapping into my brain. Thank you. That is the Art Deco style, man. Love it. Right on, sir. Sir around. He says stuff around. He sits around the tastefully appointed Tuscan villa. Let's see. Just been play heading off, have fun. We're reacting to ISC. Well, thank you. Appreciate you stopping in. Fly dirty, sir. Fly dirty. Art Deco, very nice. Yeah. Man, you guys got smarts. You guys got good thinkers. Let's see. I have the Stellar Fortuna MSR. Oh, look at you. Look at you flexing, Go Mob. So around said maybe Art Nouveau. Nah, I think you got it on the Art Deco. At least that's what I was thinking. Let's see. Yeah, MSR Fortuna is a metallic green, like the Drake green, but a darker tone. Looks sick. Oh, it's darker. Okay. I might have to take a look. I was thinking it would be exactly the same. Julio Sancheric is 456. All right. What's up, Arrow? So they're making wells. Could this grow into irrigation gameplay, diverting rivers? This is CIG. Man, you know what? I doubt it, but I would love that, man. Because I was a big fan of building stuff in Fallout 4. Building the, what was the name of them? Settlements. Oh, I spent so much time in building settlements and downloading mods and building better settlements that I never even finished Fallout 4. I was so distracted, man. But I wouldn't be mad. I don't think they'll do that, but I wouldn't be mad if they did. 456 SCU carrot. Okay. All right, y'all over there fact checking. Right on, right on. New NPC equals janitor walking around picking up all the gowns and ammo. Right? Right? Koji Gomba, that would actually be amazing. I confuse Art Nouveau and Art Deco a lot. I do they look similar? Because I don't know if I know what Art Nouveau looks like. Because I actually failed, what was it? Art Appreciation. It was one of those classes I figured I would take online for the easy A. And nope. They wanted me to actually work. I was like, man, I'm trying to get this film thing cracking. All right, let's see. Pick up all those drop undersuits, helmets, ammo, etc. One, sell it. I wonder, would you be able to sell empty mags, maybe for like a credit? Because we would be dropping those empty mags, you know, like brand new players. If they knew that you can get credits for that, they would pick them up and the place would be a lot cleaner, man. It'd be like that movie where Tom Hanks was stuck in the airport. He started figuring out that he could pick up the those little luggage, were they luggage carriers or whatever they were, and you put them in the machine and it gives you like a couple quarters or something like that. That's what that'll end up like if they let you pick up the dirty mags and the empty mags and the discarded hospital gowns. Place to be looking sparkling. Let's see. They showed the greenhouse module. Yeah, that was kind of interesting. They showed that, and I mean, it's got a purpose. Maybe there will be some irrigation on in there. Now you got me thinking. Yeah, I want to check that out. I've been wondering on like the bigger whole series, is there space to walk around in on the rear end? Like this obviously is the rockets only. So, you know, there's nothing to walk around in there. But I wonder if like on the whole C, D, and E, is there space in those in the rear modules? I don't know why. I love those. I don't love that chair, but I love that brand of chairs. Those are good chairs. Nerd. Let's see. Get cleanup creds. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, they should definitely have some janitorial work that you could do. I would do it. I want to do everything. I want to do some janitorial work. I want to cook on 890 jump. I want to play Sata Ball if that ever gets cracking. Definitely want to do the Mako, the Reliant Mako broadcasting journalist kind of thing. I'm going to try everything. I want everything. Let's see. It should make refilling empty mags cheaper and easier than buying new ones. So you got to sit there and go 1, 2. Man, that'll take all day, I bet. Unless you just like a G with it, like, you know, some people be loading those magazines. SFC Deem is the new gameplay loop and rep system, picking up the gowns, the clips, and selling them. Yeah, they should do it, man. And then they should have like NPCs come step on your toes by picking it up before you can get to it. So you like, yo, man, I was about to sell that. Put a box in the gun shop, call it mag dump, and give 5 UEC per empty mag deposited. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. Orok. Oh, see, there will be space in the back. Oh, okay. Okay. Dig that. Look at Go Mad being a fountain of information here. A lot of you guys are checking on the cargo capacity for the Caterpillar and all that stuff. I can't wait to see what the sound design is like when this when that collapses or or springs out for the cargo. Where we at in there? Landocious. He ain't wearing that good clean hoodie. I need to get one of those hoodies. Not this one, but the other Star Citizen one. Or I don't know if it says Star Citizen or CIG, whatever it is. It's kind of a cool design that I definitely gonna have to cop one of those. Let's see, easier and faster, like at a kiosk. Max stripping and reloading was on the roadmap. Yeah, it was. I didn't know exactly because I don't know if they had a detailed description of what that was gonna be. Like, I don't think that they said like literally strip out bullets from the magazines, or yeah, I don't know. We'll see though, because that'd be kind of weird taking if you're not gonna immediately put those into like a fresh mag. Then what are you gonna do? You're gonna have like a bucket with a bunch of loose rounds. This was dope. Like, I was loving this because the clouds, for one, they didn't have all that dot stuff that we see actually in games. So it was nice to actually see that without all those dots crawling around in there. But the shape of those was crazy, man. The shape of those clouds, it was like, the clouds were like mountains, man. And it was dope to see it on Lorville. It's going to be so hard to find. Like, back in the day, we used to have to, and still sometimes now, but it was rougher back in the day when we didn't have the drug labs listed. Like, you couldn't just set a quantum, you couldn't set a route on your star map and just jump to the quantum place, which you can't in Jumptown either, but at least it shows up on there if you have the mission marker. But it got to a point before they added all that stuff that they added like some little flimsy thin clouds, and it was hard as hell to see the drug lab location, even if you knew how to get there. Because I posted probably like 3, 4, 5 different drug lab locations, but it started getting hard to find them because you couldn't see down through the clouds, or you could kind of see, but the clouds would distort what you're looking at. And these type of clouds, that's going to be even worse, man. Like, how are you going to find anything through that? I do like the floor in this room. It's kind of cool. It's I don't know, it's weird. It's cool, but it's cold, but it's also kind of cool. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I got a word that I call that kind of stuff that's cool, but it's not, but it is. But I can't really say that stuff on air. I really like the color of this. I would like to say this as a kind of not a well, I guess a desktop. Let's see. I thought that was a Whataburger hoodie. Whataburger. Man, that's like a Texas chain, man. I don't know if I've ever seen. I bet you it's outside of Texas, but I only know it from Texas. That's funny. Whataburger, man. Sound design for it collapsing. Slide whistle or trombone. That's hilarious. Jano. That's funny. Go, man. I'm rocking that new Star Citizen hoodie right now. Oh, for real? Oh, you ain't gonna get one for your boy, man? Come on, bro. Get your boy one, man. Let's see. That'd be funny. Yeah, it will be funny. Yeah, you have a little bucket in the ship with loose rounds in it. Once fire takers in, they might start cooking off. It'd be like, I'm gonna get you, sucker, when that dude was like, you can never have enough guns. And he slipped on the ground and all the guns is firing. Oh, man. That'd be hilarious. Clouds on Hurston. I would have expected low greenish brown smog. I was kind of thinking that too, that the clouds looked a little clean for Hurston. You know, the oligarchs move in, put everybody to work and smog up the place. like that movie with Matt Damon where he kind of led the revolts. Elysium. Yeah, there's some Elysium looking stuff right here. I hope the whole system ain't just looking like Shantytown like this. Like, I get it. Like, I understand this is a space station. They haven't been maintained much, and they're just kind of making things happen as they can, just throwing whatever they can together to just kind of get through life. But I hope the whole system's not like that, because that would get a little depressing if every place looked like Grim Hex. That would look a little bad. I'm gonna go back because there was something specific. I guess it was this place. This reminds me of that clothing store in Grim Hex. Like, it even got that that kind of grid fence looking thing on the wall, like they got in Grim Hex. It looks like some of the same assets. Just some, not I mean, there's a lot of new stuff in here too. Look at those Orison jackets. That's kind of weird to see here. Those blue ones. I hope they come out with some new clothes, but before that, I hope they come out with an update to the inventory system or those lockers that they was talking about, so we can get in and out of our armor quicker. Because I used to wear my clothes all the time when I would go into a city, but it's just too much to. Well, if you watch my video, I told you how to get out of the armor quick, but it's just too much to piece by piece put all that stuff back on. So I just be walking around my armor, which I don't like, man. I like to, get loose with it, get Bruce with it when I enter the city. I wish Hurston's clouds looked more toxic. You want that? Like your old video showing those wayfinding vids. Yeah, right on, General. That was cool back when you could do that. No more though. I mean, got to sacrifice it for the greater good of the immersion. Those clouds is coming, baby. They coming. What's that in Trent Hancock? Let's see. So around. Whataburger is here in Florida too. Oh, okay. That's not just a Texas thing then. All right. I can't remember. There's this burger joint that came to where I live, and it's in a lot of states. It's a famous place, and I cannot remember the name of it right now. But dude, it's been here for a good, clean, probably year, and people are still lined up. It's probably like, because it's like at the edge of the parking lot at the mall. And the cars are just lined up it's one of those lines that goes back and forth. It's probably like when it first came out, it was like a 5-hour wait. You would need to bring some food to get in that line to get a burger. And it's still long, like a year later. That's crazy. And the burger's not even that good. It's Talking about burgers, man. Way off the subject. Let's see. Dude, your voice is awesome. It just enters my spine. It sits there nice and smooth. This is a real strange comment, but one I stand behind. Right on, Olo the man. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Good looking out. Let's see. Rook, seeing these makes me miss Delamar so much. Oh yeah, that did have a little bit of a Delamar vibe. Delamar was cool though. Like it wasn't like crisp and clean, but it wasn't run down. It was well maintained, and the music from Delamar, that was the cool thing, man. When he went into the city, I don't know how to describe that music, but it was cool. It had a good vibe to it. Made you feel kind of cool and comfortable and cozy being there. So yeah, I miss Delamar too. We'll see it again. It's crazy that they still, I don't know if they're still working on it. They might be finished, but that they showed like the hospital, the Delamar hospital stuff that they've been working on. I wouldn't have even considered that they were working on that, because like that's not even in Pyro, that's in Nyx, which maybe Nyx is the system after Pyro. I don't know. It just seems so far off that it felt kind of strange that they were working on that and showing it off. Like working on it but showing it off as well. They just trying to hit me in the gut, man, because that still hurts, man. It still hurts. Let's see. Let's see. Hurston should look like 70s LA NYC. Pregnant women thinking twice about taking off helmet there. Y'all want it to look horrible, man. I wonder like how that would be like if they did make like at least around the Lorville area just like really toxic looking and like the places where they've obviously just like destroyed the environment, make those look toxic. But they still got the savannas, so would those look horrible too, or would that be like the place where there's some blue, a little bit of blue sky? Probably not, because I mean, once you like toxify a place, it spreads evenly over time, I imagine. Whatever. But yeah, that would suck, because Hurston actually got some cool looking places on it if you look around enough. They used to have this real nice density of trees in specific areas, and it looked dope. It looked like a nice little jungle, and I had always envisioned doing a ship giveaway there, like a contest for a ship giveaway there. But then they changed all the terrain, and it's more like this, like really sparse. And me and SFC, we did a giveaway. I don't know if anybody saw that. We did a giveaway on Hurston, and we had a Pico that they had to find. And it got stuck to somebody, and I was like, okay, I guess that's a wrap, because the Pico stuck, but somebody had got it unstuck, took it. I didn't know, so since I didn't know, they told me. They was like, I got it, I got the Pico. Dude, as soon as he said that, there was this mob of people running behind him. And they caught up with him when he gave it to me on the ship. It just beat the hell out this dude, man. That was hilarious. That was a quality moment in Star Citizen. I love that. I love that you could do stuff like that. This game is bananas, man. And this definitely does reminds me of the Adder. It reminds me of the Adder so much, man. Let's see. It's bootleg merch. Probably is, man. I still have to fight the urge to salute those scars and green because of you. Man, you've been around for a hot minute then. Oh, that's crazy. That's when I did that contest where you had to find me. I told you what outfit I would be wearing, and you had to salute me. And if you found me and saluted me, you won the ship. That's crazy. That's funny, man. Let's see. Sonic was like that. Crazy lines when it first hit New Jersey. Really? Sonic? Wow. That's Sonic. Man. I mean, it's bad enough this burger joint that I'm talking about with some very average burgers. But Sonic, though? People in line for some tots like that? For some shakes. Let's see. Sounds like In-N-Out. Yeah, In-N-Out. In-N-Out. Thank you. Who said that? Julio. Yeah. In-N-Out has a ridiculous line, and that is the most average burger I've ever had. It's very average, man. It's crazy. I would go to Five Guys before I went there. And Five Guys is pretty good, but it's not the best burger. Like, I would prefer something like Red Robin, like their chili burger, or like blue cheeseburger, and they had that Red Robin seasoning. You shake it on there. Oh, so good, man. But yeah, thank you for that. Let's see. Hey, chat mods and dig that. Hey, chat mods and dig that. This dude coming in rhyming. What's happening, Jay Sparrow? Let's see. Delamar would be the point 2 on the Outlaw Triangle. Scum, Pyro, Anarchy, Antisocial, Delamar, and Mafia. I imagine Mafia would be, well, maybe not Mafia. I was thinking of the place where Drake makes its ships, but that's more of maybe Mafia. But anyway, that's what I would say. If anywhere that we know very much about the place, I can't remember the name of it, where the Drake ships are made. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, Shake Shack gets like that when it first shows up. Now it looks like J.E. Jared has your voice. Jared has what? Disco Lando? What are you talking about? Willis? We talking about 45? Let's see. Citizen Ryan, I can see that. SFC, that dude got worked over for that Pico. Yeah, he did. That dude, they put hands on that dude. I should play that. Now I don't feel like scrolling through it, because that was probably like a 2 or 3 hour stream for that giveaway. I'm still deciding on the giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a Nomad and the hover quad together, giving those both away together, courtesy of CIG. CIG hooked it up, And I need to get those out of my hangar and into your hangar. So make sure to look out to see when I'm giving that away. I was giving away ships like 2 or 3 weeks in a row. And so this was a much needed break. But yeah, I'm ready to get that one off the books. I'm going to think of something for that. Actually, I got a couple of ideas. Run that by SFC, see what he thinks. But yeah, keep a lookout on that. Just watch all my videos as they come, no matter what it is. Because I got that fire. I got that heat. I got that schwiggity swag. It's not really swag if you say schwiggity swag. If it was swag, if you had some swagger, you say schwiggity swag, you just ruined all of that. Let's see. Have you been to Whataburger, though, Dig That? It's been a long time. It's been ages. It's like probably the last time I was in Texas, which I was a kid. So I don't really remember how good it was. Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I don't remember. But I do remember having some In-N-Out in Vegas. And I was like, because I was staying in my homeboy's dorm because he was at UNLV. And he's like, yo, let's get some Whataburger. I was like, you ain't saying nothing, man. Give me the money. I'll run down there. I'll bring the food back. I get back there. It was a trek, man. It was a trek. I get back. It was the driest burger. Thin patty. I was like, dude, this is whack, man. This is whack. But, you know, they don't need me to like it. They got like ridiculous lines of cars showing up for them. Let's see. Any food that portrays the pathway into and out of your body in its name can't be good. Captain Muzz. Let's see. Jay Sparrow thought, wonder if the iteration of the cargo refactor where we have to manually load our whole series and we run out of time if they force charge you to load the rest or you lose that cargo. So you wonder if the iteration of the cargo refactor where we have to manually load run out of time. What do you mean? Like we'll run out of time like the same way we run out of time on the landing pad? Is that what you mean? What you mean by that, boss? Let's see. Nick's between Pyro and Odin. Odin in Squadron 42. So yeah, maybe Nick's next. You know, it's felt like that to me. Dude, this hospital is ridiculous, man. I would have to be dying. Like about to die immediately to go to this hospital. It looks horrible. Jeez, man. It's got the little ET little plastic thing with the tubes. I don't even know how I remember that. I ain't seen ET. Boy. Yeah, this place makes Grim Hex look nice. Grim Hex looks top shelf next to this right here. The word clinic is click. It says dicklick. Oh man. What you saying? Oh yeah, so they had me thinking Nyx was gonna be the next system, like way before they announced Pyro. I forget what it was. They had thrown some stuff out there that just led me to believe that. Plus, you know, that's where Delamar's at. And they've already got something that we're familiar with there. They're working on stuff like the hospital in Nyx. So they've already got Delamar built. So yeah, it sounds good to me. This is interesting. I didn't know that I think this is the first time I've seen ruins of the of these outposts or these whatever you call these things. The greenhouse is interesting. I mean, I'm hoping this is not just set dressing. Like the NPCs ain't just gonna be the ones walking around here looking at stuff like they do in the space stations. Go look at some tile for about a good clean 10 minutes. I'm hoping that we can grow our crops here, which I think we are. I think that's been stated, but I could be wrong on that. And I hope that we can craft some stuff with the crops that we grow so that it's just not a commodity. Grow some stuff, sell it, grow some stuff, sell it. I think that'll be a little bit boring and not engaging, at least for me. This reminds me of if you want to go pick up somebody from Klesher. This kind of looks like that to me. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Chili Coles? Chili Coles. Why does that name sound familiar? Chili. Am I thinking of that movie with John Travolta? His name was What his name? Chili something? Let's see. They have mentioned that you have a time limit to manually load your cargo. Did they? I don't remember that. Actually, maybe that's starting to sound familiar, because I remember them discussing was it Tony Z talking about how you just gonna need a whole bunch of people to offload your ship if you got a whole ship. Some places you can't go to and just hire. There just ain't enough people to hire to offload your ship. But I don't remember, I really don't remember him saying nothing about a time limit. Not that that's not a thing. I just don't remember it, which is surprising for me. Let's see. You need 3 tetanus shots before you go to the hospital, Pyro. Yeah, for real, man. You need to go to a pre-hospital. like you traveling out of the country. You got to get all your shots and stuff. You need to get all your shots and stuff before you go to that Pyro hospital. It looked awful, man. At least let me roll some of it. Well, I think that'll do it. It showed way more interesting stuff that I thought was going to be in here. Looks dope. I can't wait to get in it. I know you guys can't wait to get in it either. What are we at? Close to the middle of the month. We're at March 10th right now. So it's shan't to be too long. I'm sure Evo is going to get cracking soon, because I know they want to push the next patch out before the end of the month. I know they don't want to do like that other time where it was a long time before that. I think they were like a month or so after the typical time when they dropped. Was it 3.16, 3.15 to 3.16? It went super long. But yeah, look out for that. Look out for all the videos. Let me know what you think if you get a chance to check out that Liberating Jumptown. That was an interesting time right there. And if you haven't already seen it, check out the tips to make your Star Citizen session go better. That was the last video. But anyway, y'all know the channel. Y'all know my name. I am Dig That 32. I will check y'all on the flip. Deuces.